Hello, everyone. Good to be with you. We are in 1 Peter chapter 1, verse 6, and we're picking up where we left off last time. Peter's turned from this talking about salvation and what an incredible thing it is. He's saying, we rejoice in that salvation, but knowing that, we have to balance that with the knowledge that there will be trials for those who follow Jesus. Let me read to you from verse 6. In this you rejoice, though now for a little while, if necessary, you've been grieved by various trials. So let's just stop there for a minute. And, I wonder, wouldn't it just be easier to say to someone, hey, if you follow Jesus, everything is going to be rosy. It's just going to be great. It's just comfort from here on out. Or why is it that as Christians we need trials? Why are we not within the family now adopted and we don't have to go through trials anymore? What is this that's going on? And Peter's going to describe a little bit of that to us. It reminds me of Pedro in Napoleon Dynamite. It'd be great to be able to say like he did, if you do this, if you vote for me, then everything in your whole life is going to be greater than your wildest dreams. But that's not how it works. Obviously, God will always uphold justice and truth. And when justice and truth are upheld in a world of sin and rebellion against him, there are going to be painful processes that take place. There are three things that Peter says. He loves these little lists. He says, these trials cause grief. He says, these trials are necessary and that they're short-lived. So I find that grief is probably the most painful of human emotions. And here it is. Following Jesus is going to include really difficult things that cause grief. He says they're necessary. These are required. This is a part of the process that we go through. Without trials, we are incomplete, is what Peter's saying. But then he comes around the back and he says, hey, here's the good news. These things are short-lived. And Peter's view is probably a little bit longer than we would like it to be. Our trials could last till the end of life. But he says, in the scope of things, in the scope of reality of eternal life and relationship with Christ, these are short-term things. So the truth is that there are going to be trials. They're required. They cause grief. This is a part of our life. So take some time with your journal. Talk to God. Are you surprised that trials are a part of following Jesus? Just what do you feel about that? What trials are you in now? Can you list those out? And then how do those trials relate to your life and your faith in following Jesus? Think about that stuff and we'll get back together again soon. All right, take care.